When I say Kalala Bashim, Yamashai Bashim, Rakakodash, to be honest to the apostles of Gravenstone. Shalom to all the brothers in the highway and byway preaching this word in sincerity and in truth, with much honesty. I'm the brother Shapar from the James Jamaica camp. And I want to speak about today, I want to speak about justice, yeah? Yeah? Because one of our main plight is justice. Justice for us as a people. You know what I mean? The Institute of Justice is falsely represented in the society, but people would like to know that there's some form of a justice existment because everybody wants to be treated fairly. So we have a criminal justice system where people would agree that it is there for when a man do something, him actually pay for whatsoever crime him do, which is rightly so. You know what I mean? But we have a false sense of justice here because justice only apply to a selected few men. You know what I mean? The so-called white man can go across the world, destroy peoples, you know what I mean, commit genocide and everything under the sun under false pretenses, you know what I mean, such as the Iraq War and other wars when fight, when do to the North American Indians, when do to the Negroes, so-called Negroes, going back into history. All the so-called white man do, you know what I mean, it is justified, you know what I mean, for him to do it in his own mind, yeah? And there should be no recompense for whatsoever him do, you know what I mean? When it come on to incidents across the world, you know what I mean, the so-called white man don't get penalized for the actions them do across the world, man. You know what I mean? Since, but if any other nation do anything remotely similar or even less than what the so-called white man do, seeing it's called a crime against humanity. You know what I mean? It's funny how the so-called white man never get brought up for crimes against humanity, yeah? When him create the most genocide or the situation for genocide on the planet, man. See? And we have evidence of that, man. There's evidence of that, but people afraid to talk about it. People afraid to talk about what the so-called white man do across the planet, man. Yeah? Look at even this. See, before we go into that, the subject of this breakdown, seeing, is based off of what this female cracker is trying to do, man. Trying to play victim. The typical way how the so-called white man been doing throughout history, man. Trying to play the victim while him destroying everybody else, man. Nobody else is a victim apart from the so-called white man. So I'm just going to play this and then I'm going to show you how hypocritical the so-called white man is, yeah?
It's not black Hebrew Israelite. We are Hebrew Israelites.
Okay, was that not the same group involved in that Covington case at the Washington, D.C. Memorial? Was that not the same group?
We're not the same group, but we know them. And we affiliate.
Will you disavow the things that they said to those white
What
kids?
things are you talking about? Disavow what?
They said that they were incest, they were cousin they're going to hell. They said that their intestines should be strewn across the floor. Can you disavow those statements?
Give me Isaiah 14:21.
Will you just...
Now you have this cracker want brothers to disavow seeing a statement that was made, man. You know what I mean? And the thing is, this is far less than what the so-called white man is doing across the world, seeing and already done. You know what I mean? But it seems that this is the worst thing to speak something to this nature over the heads of so-called white children, man. But guess what? The Lord is going to do that to your children, man. The Lord is going to make sure this happens to you. Because guess what? You did that to our children, man. See? And one of the so-called white man argument is that, look, see, they are the ones that, they are not the ones that who did it. Their forefather did. You know what I mean? And guess what? You are the one that living on the legacy of your forefathers, man. Whatsoever you inherit today. Because you see, you like to inherit all the wealth, the privileges, them, and everything associate with your forefathers. But when it come out in crime and in punishment, you know what I mean, and recompense, You don't want to associate with that. But guess what? You're living on the legacy though. You're living on the wealth, the privileges though. So you guess what? Just like how you accept the privileges them that you get because of what your forefathers did, accept his punishment also, man. Accept, and guess what? You are your forefathers, man, through reincarnations. You are the same ones who did this thing, man. But before we go into scripture, I'm going to play this. All the so-called white man speak about their children. See, when nothing happened yet, they nothing get touched yet. See, but listen how they speak about other children, man. See, because the rules don't, as another society, the rules don't apply to the so-called white man. You know what I mean? There's no crimes against humanity for him when him kill other people's children, man. And this is what the so-called white man doing up to date. Today, this is what he's doing today across the world, man. And this is sentiments for them have. Let me play that clip here.
We have heard that 500,000 children have died. I mean, that's more children than died in Hiroshima. And
who did Hiroshima, man? Who did Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombing, man? The so-called white man dropped bombs, atomic bombs on those people, man, killing a lot of children, man. So this cracker been killing other nation kids and the whole world. Saying the peoples of the whole entire world, this man has been killing kids, their kids from a long while. So what now? What now when your children is being talked about to go through the same ordeal, it become a big problem. See?
And, you know, is the price worth it?
I think this is a very hard choice, but we think the price is worth it.
That's the so-called white man MO for you, man. In 1996, this was done. You know what I mean? See, and they go and destroy Iraq. Afterward, they go and destroy Iraq and destroy the infrastructure, kill the leader. And this is the policy that this man have across the world from day one. You know what I mean? And nobody is paying for that, man. Nobody. There's no justice coming out for that. And just the same way like what he did to the North American Indians and the blacks and Latinos. See, nobody is to judge him. Him feel. Because guess what? The Lord Yahweh Shemir Shai is going to judge you, man. He's going to judge you for all your works. And we're going to bring out some scripture show you. Say, look, man, justice prevail, man. There's an eternal judge. And you're going to court. And we have the evidence is stuck against you, man. The evidence is stuck against you. So let me start bring out some of them precepts here. You know what I mean? The brother them bring out this is a prepare slaughter. Prepare slaughter. This is Isaiah 14 and 21. It's a prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. You know what I mean? And the argument with them have is that look, man, and them forefather do it, man. But guess what? You're gonna pay for what your forefather do. Yeah, you're gonna pay for what your forefather do because guess what? You reap the rewards. See? This kingdom belongs to you because your forefather kill and rape and rob. And now it is in your possession, man. You have it in your possession, man. And guess what? You have the children of Israel in your possession, man. You never restore us, man. We are not restored. We're in a destroyed state. You know what I mean? Say, yeah, see, that was then. But guess what? What you're doing now, see, it's even more worse, man. See? You never restore, man. See me? And we ain't talking about no. What you call it? And we ain't talking about no bloody reparation money, man. We're not speaking about no reparation money, man. See, with no fiat currency, man. Saying no debt note. We don't need a debt note, man. Yeah? We want to be restored back as a nation of people because we are scattered and confused as hell. Our people is scattered and confused as hell. You know what I mean? And guess what? You crackers not going to do that. You can't afford to do that. You're going to be dry ass poor if you ever did even try to do that. So guess what? The Lord is the one who's going to take you down, man, and take all that wealth from you, man. You know what I mean? And give it into the hands of who it really belongs to, man. the children of Israel. You know what I mean? But first the Lord is dealing with the elect, waking up the elect. You know what I mean? To cuss your ass out, man, and tell you your judgment. That's what's going on right here, right now. I say, this is Isaiah 14 and 21 again. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they might not rise, nor possess the land, nor to fill the face of the world with cities, man. You say all them infrastructure you've been building up all the years. You know what I mean? As another scripture say, oh look, man, you shall build up and the Lord will tear down, man. You know what I mean? So all these cities is going to be demolished, man. Not one stone is going to remain on another when these bombs start to drop. The Lord is going to totally destroy a kingdom, man. For all that you did and never get recompense for, man. You're going to have to pay for it, man. See? You're going to foot the bill for your forefathers. Just like you reap the rewards of what they did, you need to reap his judgment also. You know what I mean? And that's fair. That's justice, man. That's justice. As thou art done, it shall be done unto thee. That's how it is, man. That's how the eternal God, that's how him judge things, man. You're not going to get off the hook. You know what I mean? You're not going to get off the hook, man. The Lord, the judgment follow you. Every time you come on the earth here, you're gonna face that judgment, man. You know what I mean? And now is the time for the so-called white man to face his judgment, because you come back in the reincarnation to get your judgment. You know what I mean? Trying to escape. You're not gonna escape. See? This is Psalms 137:8. It says, O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be. And this Babylon is talking about, oh, Edom, the so-called white man here. He said, remember, O Lord, the children, this Psalms 137 verse 7, for sure how specific the scripture is getting with the so-called white man, yeah? See? There's no time the so-called white man was called, there's no time in history where the Babylonians were actually white people, man, or Edomites. You know what I mean? Once the so-called Ethiopians, then the Assyrians become Babylonians. Now the so-called white man today is Babylonian. No time in history Esau was called Babylon. But today, this is talking about today. It said, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, Edom, daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou had served us. You know what I mean? Happy he shall be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Yeah, because you bash our baby heads, man. You pull them out of the womb and you do all type of inhumane things to the children of Israel, man. Babies, man. So when you complain about what brother said about white kids, you know what I mean? That's nothing yet, man. You don't get touched yet, man. You don't get touched yet, man. And the time is coming when you're gonna really get touched. That is those words. See? But it's actually gonna happen, man. It's actually gonna happen, man. Like nobody enough to say nothing bad about the so-called white kids. You crazy? Look, man, their heads is gonna be bashed against the stone, man. That's what the scriptures say. You know? And that's justice, man. Keep saying that, look, our forefathers did it. Really? See? This is Ecclesiasticus 41 and 5. Let me see here. It said the children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish. See, because America is your inheritance, man. Is a result of the slave trade. See, the British Empire was the Dutch, the Spanish, all of them is a result of their colonization and the enslavement of our people, man. That's how these empires get built. You know what I mean? By slavery. Your wealth was accumulated by that. So the people who sit in that wealth today, you are the inheritance of all that evil that was done unto the peoples across the world, mainly the children of Israel. He said, the inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their prosperity shall have a perpetual reproach. Because your money is dirty money. Whatsoever you have right now is dirty money, man. And in this society, if the money that is acquired is dirty money, it's going to be seized, man. That's the justice in this society. If a man do drugs and him do murder or whatsoever, him have a crime syndicate and him kill and him get all the wealth to him have, see, and him pass it on to his children or whatsoever, guess what? It's going to be seized upon because it was done through illegal means. You know what I mean? That's the so-called white man justice. So what to say now with the things that the so-called white man steal and rob and plunder? See what to say? The ones them will get caught with that in the position. What do you think should happen? Yeah? This whole kingdom is caught into a position. This children of Israel is being found in a position. He said, the children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be reproached for his sake. So what your forefathers did, this is what reached you right now. Your reproach is for what your forefathers did. And guess what? See? You're going to pay for whatsoever they did because guess what? You enjoy the prosperity of what him basically gather to rape, rob, and plunder. See? So you have to share. You share the blessing, you have to go share the curse, man. That's how it is. That's how it is with the Most High, man. The scripture says, just wait. Just wait and balance is the Lord's. Let me find a precept there. Most High is the God of justice, man. He's the eternal judge. And you feel like you're going to escape. Doing all what you're doing and escape. You think that you're going to escape. That's not how it is, man. It's a false balance. This is Psalms 11:1. It's a false balance. It's a false balance is an abomination to the Lord. But a just weight is the light. The Lord is about justice, man. A just weight. So you're gonna you're gonna suffer the recompense, man, for what the Lord is gonna do to you, for what all that you did over the years. The scripture say, through our sinner 1,000 times. Guess what, man? The Lord is patient, man. Him guess long suffering. So all of what you do, you think you're gonna escape, man. You think the Lord was with you all along. You know what I mean? Now is the time for your judgment now. I know you're having a problem when the time come now for you pay for all the things them, the acts them, you did on the earth. Now everybody evil because them tell you your judgment. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. Yeah? You're gonna have to suffer that consequence, man. See? And so just prepare for slavery, man. That's all you need to do. Prepare for slavery. See, and guess what? The Bible is the book where I tell about that recompense, man. You know what I mean? So it ain't our words, man. The Lord Himself said, I'm gonna do to him, I'm gonna do to you, Edom. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And this is a verdict, man. This is a verdict. See, and this is a case against Esau. This is a case. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give it a verdict, man, cause the whole chapter is good, giving the judgment of Esau. this is what gonna reach them. And they say, this is Obadiah 11. And they say, and the house of Jacob shall be for fire, and the house of Joseph for flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and they shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord have spoken it, man. This is the final verdict. This is the judgment, man. What's gonna befall you, Edomites, man. See, you're gonna have to pay. And part of that is you being not here on the earth anymore, man. Seeing? Seeing? This is the final judgment for you cracker, man. You crackers, yeah? Seeing? So keep playing the victim. Keep making it seem like everybody is worse than you. When you are doing the actions, them will show that, you know, will show the real evil, what's going on. So when I was say Kalalali our Bashima was shy Bashima Kodash double us to the apostles of greatness stone. Shalom to all the brothers in the highway and by preaching the spirit in sincerity and in truth, which much honesty. Shalom.